Here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 40 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied at 7.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards on the play.
The Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. On first down, Hurts eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Calvin Ridley, 47 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's a unit last drive. All on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line, as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Buccaneers 7.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts, escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Buccaneer 1st down.
look to throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Flush to his right. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. I got it. Switch. Slant.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Buccaneers 7.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the
20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
At the 17-yard line.
Second and 13. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Being chased out left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Third down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, Tampa Bay there again. Now here's an inside give. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
He was taken
to give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
It's now second and 6. At the 42-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They're already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And the pressure gets to him again. Vinny Curry providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
54, right there, 54.
They'll try and throw for it here. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. And this one is right down the middle. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
57, Mike 57.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Hurts. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this. 57's the Mike. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 19 yards there on the pickup. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
3-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
The ball carrier.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the number 1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, plays we want to run, these things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First down.
They're going to look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
For the extra point.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. 19 Mike. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Check 37. Check 37. Check your hot read.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
57. Check, 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 check. Let's 57. 57 is right. I got you. I got you. Hey, check.
Flush to his right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 33. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
6.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
We've seen it too many times.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
29-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
It's just me and you. Mike 54. Mike 54. Rip left, rip left. Mike 54, Mike 54, Mike 54. You must be true. Right there.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 7 yards there and a first down.
The Buccaneer first down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Vinny Curry, his 2nd sack of the night.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now left side on the swing pass. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have recovered.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Bucs take over first and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Buccaneers.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's go, D. 19 Mike 54. Mike 54. You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Back to throw again. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Tampa Bay.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
At the Seahawks 13-yard line.
Let's go. Mike 54. Mike 54.
2nd and 9 now. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
The third down pass. Intercepted.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Steps away to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the